Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be an interesting video because I haven't done a movie review in a good while. And also I reacted to this movie trailer a while ago, so it's interesting after having seen the movie and reflecting back on my thoughts when I saw the trailer and now. So the movie that I watched recently was After We Collided. Yes. So I'm gonna be honest, I've been slacking this year when it comes to movies. Like, I don't even want to talk to you guys about like my spooky month. I watched like 2 or 3 horror movies and I didn't even get to see The Neon Demon, which is like my Halloween movie. But I don't want to talk about that. We're talking about After We Collided. So, if you guys don't know, the movie is based off a book that was a Harry Styles fanfic, but they turned it into an actual like novel, so Harry Styles can't like file like restraining orders and shit. I finally watched the movie and it was bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I quite enjoyed the first movie because I wasn't expecting much. But then, like, watching this one, I was like, this isn't right. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you guys should know at this point. I did read the books. I read the first book. I really liked it. I read the second book. I really liked it. I read some of the third book, but then I got over it because I was like, this isn't right anymore. So I stopped reading the books. But I did watch the first movie, and I thought it was decent. As an adaptation, it was terrible. But as its own movie, it was decent. And then I watched the trailer for the second one. I think I said I was kind of interested in it. I don't remember my reaction to that. You guys can rewatch it again. I'll link it down below. I don't know. Maybe if I remember. But yeah, I did watch it. And then I finally, it came out like during Spooky Month, so I didn't watch it because I was like, it's Spooky Month. I can't watch a romantic movie if it's Spooky Month. So I waited literally, I watched it like, what, November 2nd, November 3rd? I think it was like the 1st. I think I watched it November 1st because it was before the election. Yes, I watched the movie and it was really like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I go into movies and I'm like open-minded, I'm not like one to be like, oh, this sucked, bad, ew. Like, I'm usually like casual about films, but I'm gonna be honest, this was bad. So in like the novel, like the characters, well, I mean, obviously in the first after they break up because of whatever Hardin did. So then in the second movie they're like healing and like going through things, but like I felt like in the book it was like, I mean in the movie it was like, oh, remember everything that happened in the first movie, first book? It just doesn't exist. So it just felt like they just scrapped everything that happened in the first movie, and then the second movie was its own thing. Like, I don't know. I just was like, why are they back together so quickly? How did Tessa get like a promotion within working like for a day? How is all this happening so quickly? Like, I get it. There's like a time frame. Like, the movie had to be like a certain, like an hour. It was 2 hours, I think. I don't remember. Like, I don't know. That's just like going into technical filmmaking terms. Like, you have to like make the movie in this set of hours. But the thing is, like, they could have improved so much because I know Anna Todd, the author slash screenwriter for the first movie, she was like, she hated the first movie because it wasn't like an honest adaptation to her novel. But then the second one wasn't even an honest adaptation either. Like, I felt like in this movie, it just went like bam, 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 bam. Like, they're like, here's the highlights from the book that everyone loves. There it is in this movie, and that's it. I was like, and I don't know. I mean, I liked the second one, the second book, just because mainly the characters had some time to be like developed, to grow up, I guess, to grow as like themselves without, banging. So that's why I really liked it. But then in this one, they were just, Tess and Hardin were just fucking the whole time, and I was like, come on, like every single second they were fighting, then fucking fighting, and I was like, this isn't a movie, this is a porno. What am I watching? And I just wasn't having fun, and I don't know. I just didn't like it. I will say the only highlight was Trevor, which was Dylan Sprouse's character. I just was like, oh, this is a good character that they added in, and he was like the only good actor. I'm sorry. Oh my god, all the actor fans are gonna come after me, but it's true. He was like the only good actor, and I was like, this is weird. The only other highlight was Zed. I think Samuel Larson, who plays Zed, is very attractive, and that's basically it. Those two were the only highlights. I didn't really, it was just the script was so wild, and also, what is her name? Candice King? Yeah, Candice King, the chick from the Vampire Diaries. She looked just like my boss, so the whole time I was like, you're kidding. Like, that's my boss right there. She looks just like my boss. So I was like, ugh. And it was just like, oh my god. I can't believe, I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking about how ridiculous the movie is. I'm so sorry. Like, I know, like, a lot of the fans love it, but I mean, it's like, I was a fan of the novels, and it just didn't do it for me. So, I don't know. It just wasn't good, and, like, in my opinion, I mean, if you liked it, like, I'm happy for you, whatever. Those are my thoughts for the film. I really have nothing else to say. This is basically me just saying, no, absolutely not. And God, there's so much that they could have improved on from the first one, like I said earlier, but they didn't, and I just dislike that. And it's like they could have taken it slow, but they just took it too fast, and it just wasn't good. And also, I did talk about this in, like, when I was talking about After We Collided announcements and stuff, like, way back when. And I highly dislike the fact that they had a male director, because in the first movie it was a female director, but then they switched to a male, which didn't make any sense. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, there's like something that I noticed. So that character Tessa looks just like the author, Anna Todd, which is weird, and she also sounds like her, which is weird. And then also, like, I feel like this production follows the same production of 50 Shades of Grey, and the author Anna Todd is like obsessed with 50 Shades of Grey. So it's kind of weird how, like, in 50 Shades of Grey they had a female director, but the author, what is his name? E.L. James, I forgot. She hated the adaptation, so she had the director, Sam Taylor Johnson, fired, and the crew was fired. And then for the second movie, they hired a man director, and then her husband got to write the screenplay for the 50 Shades sequels, and then Anna Todd got a new director and like new crew or whatever, and then she got to write the script, I mean. So it's like, I'm sensing a pattern here. Like, is she trying to be just like E.L. James? I don't know. But I just find it weird. This is like, it feels like a self-insert. I'm so sorry. I mean, it was a Harry Styles fanfic. Of course it's a self-insert. Anyway, those are my thoughts on After We Collided. This is like the first movie review in a while, so awesome. Sure. I do have a ton of 2020 movies that I do want to, like, watch, hopefully before the year ends. I don't know though, because I'm working 2 jobs now, so by the time you see this, I'm going to be working 2 jobs, probably, like, you know. So we'll see by then. And so hopefully I will get to review some more movies and do some more content for y'all. It's so fun getting back into recording videos for you guys. So I'm super excited for the rest of the stuff that I have planned, and I will hopefully see y'all then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Comment down below. It just looks like I'm doing thumbs down. I'm sorry. Comment down below and let's just chat. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye and have a great freaking day, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing.